Hi, I'm Kat the Vet and I'm here with EverClean and their guide to caring for your senior cats. And today we're going to talk all about their health and the things that you should be looking out for as they get a little bit older. Just like us, as they get older, cats are more vulnerable to health problems, but they are fantastic at coping with the signs and not letting us know. So keeping a really close eye on their health and any changes is actually really important for us to do. And nobody knows your cat better than you do. So if you notice something different, you're probably right. The first thing I want you to keep an eye on is what they're looking like. How's their coat? Is it still lovely and shiny, or are they starting to develop mats, or it's starting to look a bit more starey and not quite so fresh? That can happen if they're not grooming themselves as much as normal, and they cannot groom themselves as much as normal if it's too painful for them to reach around their bodies, like maybe they have arthritis, or if they've got dental disease and it kind of hurts to move their mouth and their tongue to do that licking of their coat. Next, keep an eye on the muscle, especially on the back leg. Muscle loss is really common in older cats. One, because they're not quite so good at digesting their protein, and two, because again, it's that arthritic change. So if you start to notice those back legs are looking a bit skinny and straggly, definitely get them down to your vet. And finally, when it comes to their dental health, if you can figure out how to get them to let you look in their mouths, I really would advise it, because keeping an eye on their teeth is a really important thing to do when they get older. Next, how are they acting? Has anything changed? If their appetite changes, if maybe they're favouring wet food over dry food, or they're not eating as much as normal, that is quite the red flag, and I would love for you to take them down to the vets to get them checked out for their dental health, but also for other problems like kidney disease, which can put them off their eating. Are they sleeping a bit more than normal? Cats sleep loads, of course they do, and when they get older, they definitely sleep more than they did in their younger days, but sleeping all the time can be a bit of a defense mechanism against things like pain, because when they're asleep, they're not feeling it as much. So if your cat seems to be sleeping 23.5 hours a day, that's not quite normal, even when they're older. And what about their toilet habits? Keeping a close eye on those is actually quite easy if they're using a litter tray and you're using a really strongly clumping litter like the EverClean Senior Cat Litter, because you can keep a really close eye on how many wees that they're doing and how big they are, because an increase in drinking and an increase in weeing is a very common sign of quite a few health problems our older cats suffer from. So definitely keep a close eye on that litter tray. And finally, take them for regular vet checks. Like I said, they're really good at hiding their health problems, but people like me can spot them and make sure that they get the help that they need. So don't be afraid of taking them to your vets. I would go at least twice a year when they're getting older, and possibly more frequently when they get into those really super senior years. Thanks for watching. Have you got a senior cat in your life? Then head over to the EverClean YouTube channel, where there's loads more tips on how to look after them. And don't forget to subscribe to keep up with all the updates.